Yo, what's going on, guys? Krispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we got FlightReacts The Strangest NBA Facts No One Ever Told You. So I ain't gonna lie, man, this video got like 2,000 likes, only 89 dislikes. So he must be spitting 100% knowledge, 100% facts this video, and he's not gonna say anything capping whatsoever. So let's see if that holds up. But if the likes, dislikes is any indication, man, we in for some NBA knowledge. Let's get it.
FT.
Just a good old grand time.
Flight team, stand up! Hey, man, we got the strangest NBA facts
NBA
no one
2K League
ever
jersey.
told you. Let's check
Is that
it out.
still going on?
Early success, a minimum wage NBA player, and Yao Ming's untouchable.
What's
record.
minimum wage in the
These
NBA?
are some of the most incredible
Yao Ming has a
facts
record?
about the NBA.
Don't sound surprised, man. One of the greatest to ever play the game.
By Jimmy
What's up,
High Roller.
everybody, it's Jimmy, and so far I have done 2 videos regarding some pretty wild facts about the NBA and basketball in general. If you haven't seen those yet, I'll leave a link to both of them in the description.
Good
But
man.
Today I have some even crazier facts that you guys have probably never heard of. Be sure to stick around to the end because there is one fact in particular that you guys gotta see.
Oh, the old Warriors. Yes, sir.
There have only been 2 instances of a
They ain't that old.
quintuple in
Ain't that long
basketball
ago.
history. Well,
A
only 2 that have
quintuple?
been recorded and documented. And it
Oh, that's
just so
5.
happens that both occurred in high school girls basketball games. The
Really?
first
Is that
one was
sin?
Tamika
I could be
Catchings,
wrong.
who went on to
Quinn would
the
be 4,
WNBA.
right?
I
That's
remember
quad.
He recorded 25 points, 18
I know, I'm
rebounds,
dumbass. I don't know what I'm talking
1,
about.
2, 3,
and
4. Yeah, it's a
10
5
blocks
double.
in 1997.
I'm gonna just call it a 5 double. It can't say what?
26 points, 10 assists,
Can't say
10
double?
rebounds, 11 blocks, and 11 steals in 2012.
Damn.
And while we're on the topic of 2012, it was that year that the world went crazy
Jeremy
over
Lin.
Jeremy Lin. I mean, the guy virtually came out of nowhere and had one of the hottest streaks we've ever seen.
Yeah, I remember
but what
that.
you may not know is
One hit
that
wonder,
Jeremy
though.
Lin's 89 points in his first 3
I mean, ain't lying.
starts are the most by
Like Jimmy Lin was like a good player, like after all that, but he wasn't Lin Sandy over anymore.
NBA players since the NBA
It was short-lived.
and NBA merged in 1976. For comparison, in LeBron's first 3 starts, he had 54 points. Durant had
Oh, I thought that was their
69,
overalls.
Jordan had 74, and Kobe had 30.
I was like 89 overall, 54 overall, LeBron.
Scoring ability, I think it's safe to say at this point in his career, he's one of the most lethal scorers in league history.
Yep.
Yet one of the most interesting facts about Durant is that his career high
Look at
is
Curry.
54 points. Now, this
Career
may
high
not
54?
sound crazy at all. 54 is a lot of points. But consider this. There are 58 players in NBA history that have scored more points in a single game than KD.
That's whatever.
12 of them are still active and 4 of them...
Yeah, but how many of them play with damn Russell Westbrook, bro? Like, damn, 54 points with Russell Westbrook, hell of impressive. Or even 54 on the Warriors is hell of impressive considering, like, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry all on that team. Like, yeah, look at like who they played with, bro.
Or were his teammates at one point in his career.
Damn, Kobe had
That
Smush
doesn't
Parker.
include Stephen Curry, who has the same career high as Durant. For a guy that I consider to be arguably the greatest scorer in league history, his career
That's a big-
high
I don't know
is
about that.
a bit underwhelming. Professional athletes make an absurd amount of money. Even the guys at the end of the bench.
Look like damn ketchup
all of
shoes
them
right there.
except Larry Owens, who in 2011 made damn near minimum wage for nearly half of an NBA season.
I'll do it.
In 2011, Larry signed a contract with the Washington Wizards for the second half of the season and was paid a whopping $21,049.
Wow,
Speaking
yo.
of money, this season
I mean,
Stephen Curry
for half an
will make
NBA
more money in
season?
6 games than Wilt Chamberlain made.
Wow.
In his entire career.
Wow.
Steph will make more money.
Steph Curry's
in
a
the
goat,
first
though.
200 minutes of this season. than Wilt Chamberlain made
2.7
in his
million?
entire NBA
Curry's
career.
such a legend,
Here
man.
are
Look at it.
Kobe's
Look at the
stats
way he
from
just
his
shoots. He doesn't.
MVP
The net doesn't
It's
even.
not
move
a
when
Steph
he,
Curry video. Why
makes
we gotta
it.
talk about
Michael
Steph?
Jordan stats from his rookie season.
My apologies. I feel the same way about Luke Kennard, so I get it. I get
In
it.
his young career.
I get
But
it.
One of the most impressive feats he's accomplished thus far is being the youngest American to play
Who?
professional basketball overseas. He played his first professional game overseas.
Oh,
at
LaMelo.
just 16 years, 5 months old. And on the topic of foreign basketball, Yao Ming, one of the most prolific foreign
Love
players
Yao,
in
man.
NBA
I love
history,
Yao.
has one of the most surprising records I've ever
17
heard of.
billion blocks.
Of all the players that have played in the modern NBA, Yao Ming is the only player to make the All-Star team every single season he played a game.
Wow,
This fact
man.
is so
That's cool.
crazy that it's almost unbelievable.
I love Yao Ming. I think he definitely deserved all those All-Star games, but it is one of those cases where just like the fans voting him in and stuff. It's like because Yao Ming was just such a legend. It just such like I don't think anybody disliked Yao Ming. The only people that disliked Yao Ming was the Orlando Magic fans, that would argue with Houston Rocket fans about who's better, Yao or Dwight Howard. That would happen a lot back in the day. If you know, you know, man.
That's
ESPN
good.
forums.
Paul Arizin, Jerry West, and Bob Pettit all accomplished the same feat, but none of those guys played in the modern era. Other all-time greats have gotten close, but never quite pulled it off.
Well, Yao Ming didn't play his entire career either. I mean, he missed a lot of time.
After the All-Star break, he did play that season. Wilt missed an All-Star game due to injury, and
early
Larry Bird
retirement.
missed one due to injury as well. Speaking of Larry Bird, the Twitter logo is actually
Larry Bird's got an ugly shot.
Larry the Bird. Former NBA player Reggie once tried to rob a gas station, but it didn't quite go the way he planned. After entering the store and telling the clerk to empty the cash register, the cashier said, "I know it's you, Reggie." Reggie replied with, "No, man. It ain't me."
What a
Which
dumbass.
isn't much of a surprise.
Oh, he's a Piston!
That Reggie carried a gun in his gym bag at all times and even threatened to shoot Pacers general manager during a television interview. Also, being 7 feet tall doesn't help with blending in either. Around the same time period, Wilt Chamberlain was in the prime of his incredible career. One season in particular, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 points and 25 rebounds a game.
Damn.
And
that's it?
MVP.
Oh, hell no.
Because that same season, Oscar Robertson did what most thought would
Triple-double.
be impossible and averaged a triple-double for the first time in NBA
So you
history.
take a triple-double over someone averaging 50 points a game? Okay, that's how the league is.
And also,
I can average a triple-double. Not everybody can average 50 points a game.
What are you going to average a triple-double in 2K? Russell Westbrook don't want to do it right now.
Kareem averaged 26, 13, and 3 a game and didn't even make the All-Star team.
Damn.
Portland is home to some of the biggest NBA fans in the world. They really do support their Blazers
Do
through
they?
thick and thin. But one interesting fact that many Blazers may
They are cheering for Melo. It's
is
cool.
that the name Rip City actually means nothing at all.
Really?
It's not an acronym. It's not a play on words. It's just a made-up name.
I used to get so pissed off as a Piston fan because, like, I'd always hear, like, Rip City. I'm like, Richard Hamilton does not play there, man, because it would be Rip Hamilton. I was like, why are you guys called Rip City? I never knew. I guess I never knew because there was never nothing to know.
Originally phrased by an announcer in the 70s during a Blazers versus Lakers matchup. The announcer admits that he has no idea where he got it from and that he thought his, quote, word vomit would never stick around.
I thought I had a saying to it.
So, yeah.
You can't come up with a means, though?
Yay, Rip City. The 1980s
just think of something, you know?
Basketball ever. Guys like Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Kareem, Jordan, Isaiah Thomas. The list of NBA legends from that era is long and illustrious. But of all the legends that played in the 80s, no one scored more points in that decade than Alex English. For comparison, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
He was nice.
the NBA's
A mini
all-time
beast.
scored 16,246 points throughout the 80s. Alex English scored over 21,000.
Underrated legend right there.
In his rookie season, Ben Simmons made 0 3-pointers in 2,732 minutes. Since the NBA
Garbage
added the
ass.
three-point
Overrated
line,
as
no
shit,
guard
man.
in league history
You're literally
has
7
played
foot
more
and can't make a jump
minutes
shot.
Hey, he's
without
got
a
one now.
single three.
He's got
When
one
people
now.
say
He's
Don't
got-
let these practice shots for you either. That's luck.
They ain't lying. Now, there is no other team in the NBA like the Spurs. In fact, the Spurs have a winning record against every other team in the entire NBA.
It's a good
Speaking
move.
of winning,
Taking
in
on Tayshaun and Rip.
1988, Pat Riley actually trademarked the word three-peat. In a crazy chain of coincidence, when the Chicago Bulls won 3 straight championships in the 1990s, Pat was paid $300,000
That's like damn LeBron trying to, like, trademark Taco Tuesday. Like, you didn't think of that shit.
in royalties.
Damn.
Today, the Harlem Globetrotters are seen as a bit of a gimmick, but 70 years ago, they were the real deal. In 1948, before the NBA had any black players, the Harlem Globetrotters actually beat the NBA champion Lakers in an official basketball game.
Well, yeah, it's like a team of Magic Johnsons.
African-American.
Oh! I'm going to try that move next 1v1, yo.
In a game between the New Jersey Nets and the Philadelphia 76ers, one of the craziest once-in-a-lifetime occurrences took place. Initially, the 76ers won the game, but the outcome was protested by the Nets. So
Bro, everyone trying to be
NBA
Magic Johnson with their passes, you can
and
see.
decided that the final 17 minutes and 50 seconds would be replayed on March 23rd, 1979.
I've heard this shit before. It's so
over 4
stupid.
months after the original game.
So stupid.
Really?
However, both the Nets and the 76ers had made a trade between when the game had started and when the game was finished. As a result, Eric Money, Harvey Catchings, and Ralph Simpson ended up officially participating in the game for both teams.
Did they play?
Eric Money even scored points for both teams in the same game.
What? So he played 2 minutes over here. It's like, okay, well, we need a bench play. That is so weird. Jan Van Bradakolf, interesting name.
Now, this last one is really incredible.
What the hell, man?
What Stephen Curry accomplished in the 2015
Steph Curry, man. Look at his waves.
Season is something that we'll probably never see again. Oftentimes, his abilities on the court are overlooked and, quite honestly, underappreciated.
For real, man.
I say that he revolutionized the game of basketball.
You better give Curry his respect, bro. #1 point guard in history.
To get an idea of how different Stephen Curry is, here is a graph showing the progression
Here we
of
go.
the NBA record for three-pointers.
Let's suck off that 3-point shot, man.
And here's Stephen Curry.
Here it comes.
For comparison, here's a graph showing the progression of the MLB record for home runs hit in a season. And here's Babe Ruth. Stephen Curry and
Man, name
his
was
threes
Lip
are
Pike.
virtually as
Lip.
revolutionary as Babe Ruth and his home runs.
That's
But
amazing.
if that isn't evidence enough, here is an incredibly eye-opening graphic made by John Boyce that displays how good Curry was that year. Each star represents a player in NBA history
Can't lead
that
by
shot
himself, though.
at least 100 threes in a season.
We
The further
realized
up the
that.
stars,
He
the
can
better
put up
that
numbers.
player is from three. The further right
But
the
can't lead by
star is, the
himself.
more accurate that player was from 3. For example, Steve Kerr was money from downtown.
I need honesty here, guys. That first time that LeBron carried that Cavaliers squad to the NBA Finals, yes, he got swept by the Spurs. I do get that. But do you feel like Curry could have done that? I'm not asking that just like being like Curry. I like Curry. I think he's a good player. I think sometimes, he gets a little glorified for his circumstance. I'm just wondering if you all think he could carry like that.
Didn't shoot too often. On the other hand, Tony
Just
Brown
wondering.
didn't shoot that often.
No big
but
deal.
Probably should have shot less threes. Every star is a different season for a different player, all of which are 3-point shooters. Jason
Bro, I'm
Williams
so
shot a
confused,
lot
man. I
and
feel like I'm in
missed a
damn
lot.
first grade with
Al
my
Horford
you got
shot
a
lot
shining
and
star.
made a lot. As you continue to go up this chart, you'll find Stephen Curry, who owns 3 of the best 3-point shooting seasons of all time.
Well, yeah, he's the greatest
That's
3-point
crazy,
shooter
man.
ever.
Only legends like him do that.
Where is his 2016 season at?
For real.
I mean, it's got to be in here somewhere.
Here we go.
Of course it's not.
Oh, right there.
That's what I'm
Hope you
talking
guys
about.
enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
That it?
Man, that's so inspirational, bro. Steph Curry just comes out on top, literally #1 3-point shooter of all time.
Yeah, that's
Didn't
true.
actually. I mean, I knew I had a feeling that it was a fact, but I didn't know that he was just so ahead of everybody. Like, he was just way ahead of his time. Like, Curry should have been a player in like the 3000s.
He ain't really ahead of his time. He is the time. Like, I would say Reggie Miller was ahead of his time. Because that, Reggie Miller in today's era would be a lot better. Or Ray Allen was a little bit ahead of his time. But no, Steph Curry is the time. But no, man, that's the end of the video right there. Definitely some strange facts. That dude playing on both teams in the same game. Weird as hell. But yeah, man, until next time, peace out, my friends.